INEC this Monday started distribution of PVCs in all 774 local government offices nationwide. Edo State is not left out. The exercise is going on as we speak. Here we are seeing people already thronging INEC offices in the local government areas to collect their cards ahead of the election. In the metropolis, INEC office in Ego and the one at Ekenwan Road, that's close to Asoro Hill, by the bus stop, is seeing a good number of Nigerians going there to collect their cards.
How far, so far, are there issues? These are our focus for today on the program Midweek Connect, and a very good morning to you. Welcome to the program Midweek Connect. My name is Ufoma Esegine.
As always, I am Agatha Egwari Ojo. Very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us this morning, Ufoma, and it's good to see you back on set.
Yes, good to be back. Yes, and so we shall be looking at INEC distribution of PVCs and how people who go about collecting it, the issues involved, ways to surmount some of these issues, and then way forward generally.
Yes, you know, it's all for 2023 general elections starting February.
It's just around the corner.
I think we'll have to hit it hard that no PVC, no vote.
No vote, no vote. And so if you want to be a part of the happenings in Nigeria, you need to go collect your PVCs, and that is what we're talking about today. How you can get your PVC. If the PVCs are ready, where you need to go to, and what you need for you to collect the PVCs. Yes,
and as the conversations go on, we'll also be joining our correspondents in Edo North and Edo Central. They will be feeding us what is happening in that axis, the situation there, if people are going out or if they're experiencing any challenge. And of course, you that is watching, you can also call in and make your contributions on the program. The REC, that's the Resident Electoral Commissioner, will be here. He's ready to answer your questions. If you have issues collecting your PVCs, whatever the issues are, call in and make your complaints and you get a reply.
Yes, you can do that when we throw the phone lines open. Yeah, that's the phone-in segment where you can be a part of the program. You can ask questions, share your thoughts with us, and generally be a part of the program. Okay, and like Agatha said, we shall be going to the north, Edo North, to find out
Central, what's happening there,
and find out what is happening there, and of course, our Kickstarter, as always, on the program Midweek Connect. The news tidbits. Agatha.
All right. The South Africa Consul General to Nigeria, Dr. Bobby Moore, has praised the fast-paced development Edo has experienced in recent past under the government of Governor Godwin Obaseki. The South Africa Consul General is in Government House in Edo State on bilateral talks with the state government on new areas for cooperation.
Because of the rich tapestry of Edo State with its very strong culture, can play a key role in disseminating information that might be very useful to the people of South Africa, assisting them to learn more about Edo State.
You can't come to Nigeria to want to do business in Nigeria when you're not sure about the electricity supply. I mean, this is what you take for granted, for instance, in South Africa. So as a state, we've decided to focus on those building blocks. Okay. If we're going to manufacture, if we're going to process, if we're going to, have a joint JVs in hospitality or healthcare, what's the core infrastructure that we need to have in place? Power is one of them.
In the meantime, Edo State government says financing will not be a challenge to the town project at Iriri Ogege Obazagbon area. Governor Baseki stated this while inspecting ongoing demarcation of the area.
So we start using this season, we want to move very fast with infrastructure so that by January we'll be able to start giving people what is available.
The roads, the water supply systems, the electricity, and fiber optic connectivity, and all the things that the inhabitants here will require to live here. Those are the investments that we need to make first.
And the dry season is here, and residents of Ewotubu, Owina and Ubuyoko on the Ekewan Road axis are appealing to the state government to take advantage of the favorable weather and extend ongoing road rehabilitation work in some parts of the city to their area.
5 years, why I did decide. So now so the road job be they know the repairer. If rain fall, motor no they fit they pass.
Rainy season we no dey fit stay here. Motor dey sink here. Everywhere go be like river. They go do us small, they go leave her. They go do us small, they go leave her.
Beg, Kaya. I beg, tell them I beg. Make the help us. Now so far we do for you.
Our Edo State governments will continue to savour the cordial relationship it has with the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH, to provide quality health services to the people of the state. State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu expressed this view when he met with management team of the University of Benin Teaching Hospital at the Government House.
Our major trust on the celebration is infrastructural element. We need to prepare the institute for the next 15 years.
I want to thank University of Benin Teaching Hospital and the management for always supporting Edo State government. We endorse what you are doing, and we are also encouraging others to come and learn from what you are doing to be able to help the health sector.
All right, Fulma, that's the news tidbits.
Yes. Well, like the residents of Guyoko said, it's the dry season time. So
yes, it's the dry season time, especially the road, the main road leading to Ewotubu market. That you see the bumpy ride. It's lots of wide potholes there, and if you from that road, if you take by the right, you go to Owina. That place, a part of it is completely cut off. You have to take an alternative route to connect the road again. And you know that Ewotubu road links Siloko Road, so it could also help with traffic situation.
The truth is, Edo State,
and I've heard them say it also links UBTH Uniben area too.
Yes.
That full stretch of the road.
Yes.
That's if it's constructed.
Benin City is actually a town. A city where, you have a very good network of roads.
Yes, when you pass here, you are stopped. Yes. Before you know, you are on another road, like that.
And so if these roads can be fixed, it will ease a lot of traffic congestion on the roads. And, but the state government has said they're just waiting for the dry season.
And the dry season is here. So we hope that, in the next few days, few weeks, they'll swing into action.
Yes.
All right, we'll be taking a short break now. When we return, the resident electoral commissioner will be joining us. Stay with us.
It's exciting. It's captivating. It's reviving. Guess what? It's Praise Vibes on NTA Benin Network Center. Join us every Saturday at 6 a.m. and a repeat broadcast every Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Extreme praise and worship is what we do here.
For sponsorship and advert placement, please call the producer on 0803-953-0689 or contact the marketing department on the numbers on your screen.
Come, let's spread the gospel through praise.
Join us every day on NTA Benin Network Center, Channel 7, VHF. Star Times on Channel 103. You can log on to our social media handles: YouTube, NTA Benin; Facebook, NTA Benin; Twitter, NTA Benin 1. For breaking news, call our news desk on 091 535 59648. NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
It was really a tough battle. We were 29, and I think we were about 2 women.
I couldn't sort of buy the equipment as quickly as I went, but I thank God.
In Nigeria, I became the first lady that specialized in psychiatry. When I won my first case against the senior advocate,
were there challenges?
so many of the men folk wanted to take me out of my business.
Have you any event, weddings, birthdays, parties, burial, coronations, inaugurations, cocktails, convocations, dedications, religious or corporate events, and you want to showcase in a grand style with interviews, documentaries, highlight in glamour, events and style? An NTA Benin Diary program is the right platform for a wider audience. Showing on NTA Benin and also on NTA Benin YouTube channel for viewers home and abroad to enjoy any day, anytime. Wow. Contact us today at NTA Benin Marketing Department, TV Road, Benin City, or call the number on the screen. Just let us know ahead of your program. Events and Star crew will be there no matter the distance. Events and Star, highly affordable with unlimited value.
NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
All right, so good to have you back. We're talking about PVC collection in Edo State, ongoing PVC collection in Edo State. What are the issues, if you have any issues? Yes, now is the time for you to get clarifications. Don't forget, we're streaming live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. So wherever you are, you can be a part of the program. And very soon we'll put on the phone lines for you to call in and make your contributions on the program. Our guest is the Resident Electoral Commissioner, Obo Ifanga. He's here with us. Good morning, sir. You're welcome again.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right. You know, before we start off our discussions, we always have a backgrounder to launch our discussions for today. So let's hear this.
A busy day at Egon local government INEC office as queues gradually return due to PVC collection. This comes with additional work as personnel now have more names to cross-check and more PVCs to trace, locate, and issue to their owners. As more people continue to turn up for their cards collection, others pick up their cards with excitement.
I can see the INEC in Ego. They are doing very well. I've got my PVC here now. Everybody is getting very well. Smooth and very fine. I like what they are doing here now.
Service here is fast. The operation is fast. I just entered not quite long. They gave my card and I have to add my PVC.
And we came here and I wanted to pick the voter's card, and somebody saw my name there. They were like, my voter's card is here, I want to pick it. They said we should go and bring the slip. I told them the slip has wiped off. Look at the paper, it's empty paper. They said we have to go and bring it. So if you can see now, I don't know what they want to use this one for. And look at it, it's wiped. There's nothing here. So I don't know, I'm going back there to give to them so they can give my voter's card, but there's no proof.
The situation was the same at Oredo local government office of the commission, where the crew noticed the presence of some special needs persons ready to collect their voters' cards. The availability of canopies to provide a temporary relief from the scorching sun appears not to have impressed these voters.
By announcing to come and collect your PVC is very, very sweet, but it's bitter collecting your PVC here. the experience, what we are experiencing here is very, very wrong and very, very bad. They are not well coordinated.
The coming days, they say, are likely to witness even larger number of people.
All right, that's Jude Abugu with our background there. Thank you very much. So we'll just kick off with the questions. Already, some issues are being, or before we go into those issues, since the exercise started, what's your rating when it comes to turnout and all of that?
Let me just put this straight. Collection of voters' cards have been ongoing since. What makes this week's collection different is that this is supposed to be the last tranche of cards that people are collecting before the election, the collection started on Monday, 12th of December. So if we are looking at it from this Monday, yes, it's going on fine. On Monday, I took time to go to one of the local government offices in the afternoon to see what was going on there. I was there until very late. People were still being attended to that's in Ikpoboka. They were there up till about 6 p.m. because the arrangement is that collection is from 9 to 3 p.m. But at 3 p.m., whoever is already there to collect would have to be attended to. So they left at about 6. I left just before then, but when I was satisfied with what was going on there, and I was also able to interact with some of the people who came to collect their cards. So and the reports I've got from across the state, from all the local government areas, is that it's going on well. Of course, there would be one or two incidents, hitches here and there, or people who couldn't get their cards. But my interaction with some of those people too is that when somebody says, I couldn't get my card, they don't tell you the full picture. Some of the people I met in Ikpoboka when I went there who didn't pick their cards, when I interrogated them, it was obvious that they didn't get their cards because they did multiple registration. So they had registered previously, and instead of, during the continuous voter registration, and this is what we stress, that please tell us the truth if you've ever registered before during anytime from 2011 to date. Let us know the truth so that if you lost your card, we'll take note of that and make a requisition for a new card for you. If you needed to change anything about your information, tell us that. We'll change it from the previous registration you have, including if you wanted to transfer. So I met a couple of persons there who they didn't get their cards. They were angry. I had to take my time to find out from them. From the interrogation, I found out that many of them, it was multiple registration. And so they didn't get the card for the latest registration because that was cancelled. In fact, I met a lady there, an elderly woman, who, when I now interacted with her, she admitted that she already has a voter's card. She's registered. She mentioned where she votes. But that, I said, so why did you try to register again? She said that other card, her picture is not showing very well. It's faint. I said, but that doesn't mean that you're not registered. So she asked what the situation would be now. I said, this new registration has been cancelled. Attempt at registering has been cancelled. That's why you couldn't get your card. And she now said, what of the old one? I said, the old one is still valid. Do you still have the card? That's when she admitted. I said, okay, then you can vote with it. She said her face is not showing. I said, no, don't worry. Just bring it because we'll check your voter identification number. And even if that has wiped out, on election day, they will post the list of voters also there. So if she finds her name on the list and with the voter's card that she has, even though it's faint, we'll be able to trace her VIN and then call up her information for her to vote. So that's what happened, and she left satisfied.
So what it means is...
Sorry. Let me just cut it short. I think we should open the phone lines for people with issues to call in. 081-129-51755 and 081-4969-3115. Yes, you have the numbers on the screen. You can call in, and if you have any issues, you get clarification.
So those that did the multiple registration and they don't have the new PVC, that means there is hope for them.
No. Anybody who had registered any time from, for the 2011 election, registration actually started late in 2010 up to 20. Yeah. So I tell people, if you registered any time from 2010, 2011, your registration is valid. So if you have the card, you can still vote. But unfortunately for some of them, they lost the cards and they came to register again. Even at the point of registration, people were told, if you've registered before, please don't register. Tell us the truth. We can call up your information. But you see, there are multiple levels of problems here. Some of those people who registered that time, they were not consistent with their names. They are not consistent with their dates of birth. Because for us to pull up that information, we must get your name as it was then. We must get your date of birth as it was then. That's how we can pull up the information.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, sir, we'll get back to that. Good morning. Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm Rosine Abraham.
Okay.
I'm calling from Agoro.
All right.
Okay, I registered in Lagos Road.
Hello, Rosalind. Please turn down the volume on your TV set, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. You can go ahead now.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear you clearly now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay, when I registered in Agbo Road in Oluku, then
Sorry, she started by saying she registered in Lagos.
No,
she said she registered in Agbo Road, and she's also mentioning Oluku.
Oluku something.
Probably she will call us.
Rosalind, please do well to call us back, and let's get the details and sort it out. Okay. So you were talking about those that have this problem of multiple registration, and I really wanted to know if after this exercise they will be able to vote, and what ways and how can they go about it.
So this is it. I was trying to explain. If you've registered once, is the earliest registration that is valid.
Okay.
If you attempted to register subsequently, the subsequent registration would be cancelled.
Good.
So you are back to your original registration. But you can only vote if you still have the voter's card.
Okay.
So if somebody in
that
situation
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
I'm Emmanuel calling from Urura.
Okay.
I registered before, but I was attacked at one point. So somebody found my PVC at Aduwawa Secondary School. So I went to do transfer. So where can I collect my PVC? Because I vote I was voting at Big Joe before. So I did transfer close to my house.
Where did you transfer to, sir?
As in, let me say, they call it Unit 1819.
Of which local government?
Ipobauka.
So you'll go to Ipobauka local government office of INEC to ask for your card.
What of the one by Custom Road opposite TBS?
What is that?
Sorry, what did you say?
Your office by Custom Road opposite TBS.
Is it the office by Custom Road
opposite EBS? That's what it's saying.
I think that's where I know that the road to Ipobauka office of INEC, you'll pass customs, so maybe it's the one.
Okay.
One bad road like that.
Yeah, okay, yes.
You'll pass there's a rotary park there, and you go further down.
Okay,
yes,
that's the place.
That's the location.
That's the place, Emmanuel. Thank you. I think at this point, maybe we should, know where to go for collection of services.
So it's very simple. The collection is at the INEC office in each local government area. So all you need to know is which local government area you're registered to vote in. Once you know that, go to the INEC office in that local government area. That's where the card is.
As if, for example, I registered in Oredo, all I need to do is to go to INEC office on a Kenwan Road.
Not if you registered in Oredo, because during this last registration, you could have registered, you could have gone to registration center in Oredo and tell them you want to vote in your polling unit in Esako.
Yes.
So it is where your polling unit is, not where you registered, where you registered to vote, where you intended to vote. So, because there are people from Edo State here who are in Abuja or Lagos, they went to the registration center in those places and told them, I want to vote in my state. Good. So, wherever you wanted to vote and you were registered to vote in that place, you should go to the local government office of INEC in that covers that polling unit.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma. I said I registered in Oluku.
Hello. Who? Your name, please.
I think she called earlier.
Oh, you're the one that called. Okay.
Yes. So the card given to me was laminated. So the brave beat him and it all, and I've not voted with it. So what will I do?
I think you should come again with your question, please.
I said I registered at Oluku.
Yes.
When was that?
In 2024. In 2014.
Okay.
And the card given to me stored without using it before then. So what will I do?
The card did what?
Say talk.
I think she
is it a permanent voter?
So it's here. It was not laminated.
Sorry, madam. Is it a permanent voter's card you had then, or is it a temporary voter's card?
They just give me something like paper without laminating
I think
that's
it's
a temporary
That's a temporary card. Good. You will go to, you said you registered what year? 2014, I think. Is that
2014?
Yes.
Good. So your permanent voter's card must have been ready since then. So you have to go to the INEC office for that to look with
that should be a go, I think.
So that,
what is it called?
Which local government area is that?
I don't know. That is where I registered then.
Okay, you go to the local government. That's what the rec is saying.
You should find out which local government that is and go to the INEC office in that local government area.
It's in Lagos Road.
It's on Lagos Road.
So
New Lagos Road, or
I think it's Oluku.
Ego.
It's that's what I'm saying.
Ego. Just a little bit after the local government secretariat, you have INEC office in a secondary school around that area, around the local government office.
So you go to the INEC office for a local government area and ask for your card. Your permanent card would have been ready since. You are one of those. To pick up your permanent voter's card.
Okay.
I think she just what she said is exactly something like what the man in the background report raised, that he's a permanent. His temporary was wiped.
I understand
wiped
what.
off.
For this last registration, when you registered, they gave you a printout. Like when you go to a shop to buy things, that's a receipt printout. Yes. The ink doesn't last so long. Many of them were advised to either make photocopy of it or laminate it so that you will still have the information which shows your voter identification number and all those details, the polling unit. Unfortunately, he didn't do that. So on the paper, you can hardly see anything, but that isn't a problem. If he goes to, all he needs to know is which local government area that he's meant to vote in. If he goes to the INEC office there, and he should give them his name, that will take a longer time, but if he can, there may be people there to help him. He can actually check online for his registration status. If you check online on our portal, you'll see your registration status there. You can print that out or do a screenshot of it on your phone, so that that shows your name, your polling unit, your voter identification number. That's all that the people need to be able to easily trace your card. Because if you go to a local government office of INEC, there will be at least 10 wards there. So there are people attending to
Hello,
people in
please,
each
hold
of
on.
those wards. So when you go there, they'll need to know which ward you are in, and then in that ward, which polling unit. That's the easiest way to trace your card. Otherwise, you will just go there, and it will be difficult to know where exactly, whether you were even registered in that local government area. Because some people can make that mistake.
Does that explain why, like we saw in Igor, it was a smooth run, but in Oredo, that's a Kenwan Road, people were complaining that of delays in getting their cards?
Yeah.
That
it will depend on the number of people who turn up and if they had the right information. You saw somebody who said he just got in and got his card. That's because he had all the information. And when you go there, if you go to what I know is happening in the local government areas is that when you go there, like when I went to Ipoboka, they have 10 wards. So they had 1 or 2 officials in charge of each ward. So they had their own desk in the office there. So when you come, they will ask you which ward, and they point you to the window to go to, and somebody is attending to you there.
What if I want to collect my PVC, what do I need to go with?
Hello, sorry, before you continue. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Please, your name.
I'm calling from Oluku.
All right.
My problem is that my PVC, I registered for Oluku Erosoyi Primary School. And they asked me to go and collect my PVC for Okada. So they have collected before, but the number can't be. So I can't reapply. The first thing I go, me to go Okada, it's hard for me from Oluku. I don't know how they can help us. They promised to bring and come Erosoyi before, but they didn't bring it.
Okay, sir. Your polling unit is in which local government area?
Oluku. I think that's
He said they asked him to go to yes. So yes, so it is in the local government office of INEC that you collect it. But if you can't do that now, then you'll have to wait until the time they come to the wards. We'll eventually get to the wards for people to collect their cards.
So for people whose local governments are far off, they can exercise patience and wait till
get
the
to the
exercise.
ward, yes.
When will that be?
That will be from from the 5th of January to about 15th of January. We'll go to the wards.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking, what do I need? I want to collect my PVC. What do I need to go with to collect my PVC?
So for you, before you come to collect your PVC, you must have been given a temporary card or a slip. That card or slip contains the information that would help us easily pick up your card from the bulk and give to you. And if you don't have that, that's why I explained, if you go online to the site to check for your voter registration status, if you key in your information, you'll see your information there. So you can do a snapshot of that. If you bring it, it's also easy.
Now, this exercise, does it have a time frame?
Yes, the collection of voters' cards will end on the 22nd of January. Why we have to have that time, previously, before now, even in the last election, people were collecting as close as a week to the election, even that week of the election. But you see, with the new Electoral Act, it has made provision that before election, we must give detailed information of how many voters' cards have been collected. So for every polling unit, so you can have a polling unit that has, say, 700 registered voters, and only 450 of the voters have collected their voters' card, which means on election day you can't expect more than 450 persons to turn up to vote. But people need to have that information now, because that will also help stem any attempt by people to cheat, to pad votes, you understand? So before the election, we will publish a comprehensive information of each polling unit, how many voters' cards have been collected and how many have not been collected, so that it helps people who participate in the election, the contestants, the political parties, the voters, the reporters, the observers, to have a clear picture that how many people are expected to vote on an election day. it's a good development. Actually, that will help strengthen the quality of our elections.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Is this INEC?
No,
Yes.
it's
INEC. Yes, we can hear you. Good morning, sir. Your name, please.
Okay, my name is Reginald Omokai.
Then where are you calling from, sir?
I've been voting in the primary school in Uhuri. But this time around, my son said check my name. It didn't appear in the voters list. I don't know why it's missing.
Is that possible if he has?
When was the last time you voted, sir?
I voted when Obaseki came to power. The second thing I voted.
That's 2020. That's 2 years ago.
Yes.
Huh?
That's 2 years ago. 2020 election. You voted.
I can't hear you.
You said you voted this Obaseki's second election. That was 2020.
Yes.
2 years ago. Okay. So what now happened?
My son checked the final list of voters now. He said my name is missing.
Do you have your voter's card with you, sir?
Of course I do.
Okay. So which list did he check and your name is missing?
Huh?
If you have your voter's card and you said you voted in 2020,
yes,
I am sure that you can still vote in next year. I don't know which list your son checked and didn't find your name.
From internet, I don't know what they call it. I should have gone to the office, but I can't walk. I have a rheumatism. That's why I'm not able to go there.
I don't think you need to worry, sir, because if you voted in 2020, we have not done anything to remove somebody's name from the list.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think there's so much people don't know.
Yes, there really
process.
is. That's why I was asking, what we need to get and what you need to do. And as a follow-up, you said something about I think 22nd of January.
Yes.
That's when it's and then you are bringing the PVCs to the wards when?
On the 5th of January.
So from 5th of January till 22nd of January.
No. It will last for about from the 5th of January. I got the figure, the dates a bit mixed up, but it's not till the end of the process.
Okay.
For at least 1 week, we will be in the wards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So people can actually go to the wards at that point.
And pick them, yes.
For
those who can't go to the local government office of INEC at this time.
Will you be making use of ad hoc staff? Because I know that time, but let's say first week of January, the crowd will be way much more than what we're seeing.
It's not about ad hoc staff. We have enough staff to do this, because if you go to any local government,
you're planning for the rush. You
Yes.
see a rush coming.
If you go to any local government office of INEC, depending on the number of wards, there are enough people to handle each of the wards. If they don't have enough in that local government office, then we can send from the state office to support them. All you need is somebody who takes your slip and checks, because the PVCs have already been arranged polling unit by polling unit for each of those wards. So if you come to, let's say, Ward 2 of that local government area, and they check your slip, they'll check which polling unit. If it's polling unit 14, then they will just flip to polling unit 14 in the card and look out for yours and give it. And in each of those wards, we have more than one person attending to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask, for people who registered in 2011 and have not picked their cards.
Their cards are still there.
Their cards are still available.
Yes.
They can still come out.
Yes.
Yeah. Even without, probably most of them may not have their slip. Is it?
Yes, it's still the same process. If they can get it online.
Okay. I've just been told that we have Okay, we'll get back to him as soon as he reconnects with us. That's our correspondent from Edo North, Victor Ojon Acha. We're still expecting him to give us a feedback of what is happening over there. Like you said, from 2011, the cats are still there.
Because if you go to if you go online, you'll still see your name. All those cats are still there if they have not collected them.
Okay. Now, there are reports that allegations that politicians are buying PVC. Is that
who?
Is that from people? Is that okay? Sorry, let's take this call. I think Victor is on now. Hello, Victor. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Good morning. Please, how is your area this morning? The resident electoral commissioner is here. What's happening in Edo North?
Okay, in Edo North, the exercise is going on smoothly, especially here in Laochi, the headquarters of the Isako West Local Government area. The electoral officer here in charge of Isako West Local Government area, Barrister Ayo Christopher, has been able to decongest the crowd by sharing the various units, the various wards, making sure that there are manpowers to man the various wards in the INEC office so that they attend to the people who are coming from the various wards. Though the population here this morning is still very low, it's like the awareness is low, the people are not too forthcoming since on Monday. But the INEC electoral officer promised to do more sensitization to ensure that more people come for the exercise to get their PVC.
Yeah, so Victor, as it is now, do you have complaints? Do you have complaints, and what are the major complaints if you have?
No, for now there is no complaint here in Nauchi, because the people are coming as they come, they get their card immediately without even wasting time. It does not take 10 minutes for one to get his card and get out of the INEC office. There is no complaint, no quarrel, everything is well organized here.
Okay, thank you. That's a plus for INEC.
Yes, but he's the issue there is with the turnout.
No, so yes, that's one thing that I think we should talk about now. Are we really doing enough? Because from the callers, from people that called, it would look like a lot of people don't really know what this whole thing.
This is quite interesting. Until this last batch of cards came, people kept complaining. When are the cards going to be ready? When are the cards going to be ready? And now the cards are there, and information is out there. We have jingles running. We have even people who are active on social media. They've seen this. You see, people have this tendency. I'll give you an example. I was asking a young lady, not based in Edo State here. I was asking her if she's gone to collect her card, and the next thing she asked me is, when is it ending? People have this attitude of okay.
So she wants to wait till
I think that's what you were trying to say. Yeah,
3 days to, and she goes.
And then they will now say, no, INEC should extend this. And I also appreciate. I think what is also happening in like the place he called from is that many of the people who are registered to vote there may not be living there. There may be people from there who are living in other parts of the country or other parts of the state. So they will have to find time to go home and pick it. And with this festive period, maybe more people who are going to travel down for Christmas can use that opportunity, because we are open on every day, including weekends. The only
Saturday and Sunday?
Yes. The only days we won't be open is on public holidays. But every other day will be open for people to
that's very interesting. So on Saturday, even on Sundays,
yes.
I can go pick my PVC.
Sure.
Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Yes. But I still want to talk about this awareness thing. I think, don't you think that we still should be, be doing more, even though awareness and all that.
That's why we rely on agencies like yours, with what we are doing here. And also talking about it in the news. I've seen news reports, in different stations where they talk about this. And we're also using other formats. We are using in the communities there, in the local governments. They are supposed to engage people in the communities to also talk about this. Go to the market squares to talk about this. And we also online too. We are also passing the information.
Because
hello, sorry, hello. Good morning, sir. Hello, good morning. We can hear you. Good morning.
Okay, it's a network thing. Are you looking at going by way of town criers and all of that? Because I think that's another
that's happening. You see, we have electoral officers in the local government area, and they also have staff that are in charge of the wards. So they need to identify what works for them. I've seen staff go to markets, with megaphones, talk to people, to come and collect their cards.
Okay, sir, so let's pause a bit here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. We can hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please, your name.
Good morning. I want to talk to the INEC commissioner.
Yeah, yes, your name first, please. Please, your name. Okay, Paul, go ahead.
This card 2 years ago. Now I have not seen the voter's card. I went back again. No, sorry, my card defaced. I went to INEC and told them if they update them and they register me the defaced card. I went back on Monday. They said even that last.
Paul, you have to call us back because we still don't get into stuff.
I will need to know which local government area this is, and I will need to know what he actually did. You see, he said he registered before. He said the card defaced. If the card defaced, are we sure that what he did was to ask for a replacement of card? If what he did was to go and register afresh, then unfortunately that new registration has been cancelled, so he won't have a card for that. He's stuck with the old card. So I need to get that information very well.
But the old card is defaced.
So the old card is defaced. That doesn't stop that registration is still valid. Okay, so even if the card is defaced, sometimes when people say it's defaced, it's because they use it for other transactions as a form of identity, and maybe they go to the bank and they say, no, we can't be sure you are the one here. But in our system, we have the person's details. The person's picture in our system is still there. So if the person comes on election day and sees his or her name on the voters list that would be displayed there, all he needs is the VIN on there or the number on the list, and he goes to them with the card that he has. They will check and his information will come up. Then they will do the accreditation. If the fingerprint matches, then it's good to go.
So with the beavers, with the use of the beavers,
yes,
the face wiping off from the card is not really a problem.
No, it's because it's a card the person is holding, not the information in the system. Okay. So we still have the person's information. The person can vote. If he brings his voter's card, you must bring your voter's card for you to vote. And then with your voter's card, we can now pull up your name, and then your information is there. And then we want to verify that you're the one that owns that identity, and that's why we use the fingerprint.
Do we have a caller? Hello.
Oh, okay.
So we use the fingerprint. If for any reason the fingerprint doesn't it doesn't verify you with the fingerprint, then we take your picture. At least your fingerprint or your facials should match with what we have in the system. Otherwise, it's not your identity.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Hello, we can hear you. Good morning. Where are you calling from? Your name, please. I think we have a problem with the line now.
I was just going to ask, in these local governments where the cards are being distributed, do you have like a help desk? Because you said you've been going around to monitor the exercise.
Each of the local government areas has to provide the help desk.
they have to, or they already have?
Yeah, they have. So if you go to the local government there, you'll get, there's a help desk there, and there's also a phone number to contact them in each of the local government areas. Yes.
Okay. It has to be the local government. Is there no like a help desk on INEC itself, for central one, where
for the state?
Yes, for the state, where maybe I cannot access, like the man that called and said he can't walk.
Yes, we have that. I'll provide that number. I don't have it handy here, but we have a contact.
Okay.
Yes. I'll send it across to you.
All right. So
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, the line. I think that's about all that we can take on calls. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. The line is bad. So yes, you said you'll be able to provide.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll also make sure we put it out on our Facebook page so that people can actually contact that. We'll also send to the media.
Okay.
So
aside that scrolling on our screen,
yes,
for people to call, people with issues to call.
So outside that, can one just walk into your office as a state office and lay complaints or something?
Oh, sure, you can do that. Yeah.
Just come in there.
Yeah, come in. We'll direct you what to do. But definitely you won't collect your cards in the state office. We don't have any card there yet.
Yeah, but at least
we can help, tell people what to do.
Okay. I think
somebody's trying to reach us. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Okay, please listen to Oga talk to you.
When I hear names Olukwan, I may not know where exactly that is. Okay, hold on,
That's
sir.
around Ubowo.
Okay, hold on, sir.
Yes.
That is part of a local government area. So right now, the collection is in the local government area of INEC. But at some point, for at least 1 week, at some point in January, we'll come to the wards. So if you want to wait until it gets to your ward, then you can wait for that and collect it. But we'll ensure that we give provision for people who want to collect their cards to do so.
And I must add that please don't wait till the cards come to your ward.
Yeah.
Go to the local government office of INEC and collect your cards, please.
Especially for people that are close by,
yes,
that are close to the local government
because
offices.
We're going to have a lot of rush, then. And it's still the Nigerian thing of time see day now. It should be on January 22nd, So please, if you need to collect your PVC, please go to the office, the local government office of INEC, to collect your PVC. Don't wait till they are brought to the ward.
I still have mine, so I hope to vote on election day, even though it's quite tasking for us, but
you think you can vote on that day?
You can start your work from your polling unit. Your polling unit is part of where you can report from. So.
Probably for people that are just to stay in the studio for analysis and all of that,
Or you can vote and come back to the studio.
All right, let's see how that works. I really want to vote this time around because I really do have my PVC. So thank you, Mr. Fanga, for your time on Midweek Connect this morning. Thank you for finding time to talk with us this morning. And for our callers, we hope you got clarifications on the issues not clear to you. We'll do a repeat or another part of this program. For people that still have complaints, the Resident Electoral Commissioner is always here to answer your questions. I'll see you again next week. Compliments of the season. Fuma.
Wednesday, 9 a.m. next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.